Hello everyone. iOS 14 and iPadOS 14 has been out for quite a while now. Today we'll see how it has been for me and the issues in iOS 14 and iPadOS 14. Let's find out how is the performance, battery life and the overall stability. My name is Sachin. Let's start the video. I'm running the iOS 14 in the iPhone 11 and iPadOS 14 in iPad mini 5 2019 variant. The first thing is to do with the battery life. So many people are reporting that the battery life in iOS 14 is not so great. And for this, Apple has also acknowledged that there is some bug which is causing the battery drain issue. Also, Apple has given a solution to fix this. You have to reset your phone, which will temporarily fix the issue. This is not a permanent fix, but yeah, if you are someone who needs a good battery life, can do this for a better battery life. One thing, before you do reset, I recommend all to take a backup first, then do the reset. Hope this will resolve your problem. I am hoping Apple will give a permanent fix in the upcoming iOS 14.1 or 14.2 update. Talking about the 14.2 beta, there are some bugs on it and those will be fixed before the public update. All my devices are running on the latest iOS 14.0.1.
Talking about the iOS 14 and iPadOS 14, the stable version came to us 3 weeks before. In these 3 weeks, we have already got a patch update, the iOS 14.0.1. The performance seems very good and there is minimal slowdowns or freezing. It is buttery smooth and the animation works so well. It works fantastic in terms of performance and user experience. It is even more stable in the camera app. If you want to take a quick photo, the shutter responds really quick and the portrait mode captures images faster. But there is a freezing issue I noticed in the new widget app. When you are trying to add a new widget, it really freezes so badly. Hope this issue gets resolved in the next update. Gaming experience is super as always. I don't play games on the phone, but I had played Call of Duty Mobile few days back and the gameplay experience was so good. Even in the iPad, gameplay is so nice. Video editing and exporting works fine too. These features are really cool. If you want to get more idea on the widget bug, I will put the video link in the description. Go check it out. If you are using Twitter, don't forget to follow me in Twitter. Link is in the description. I really enjoy using the new app library in iPhone as it keeps the home screen clear and less cluttered. The app grouping works superb. I can keep apps that I use the most and other apps can be hidden by putting them into a separate app page. Talking about the iPad, one thing I liked is the new scribble functionality. It helps a lot in day-to-day usage. You can write anything in any text box instead of using the keyboard in the iPad. Even it works so well when you are drawing. It converts the handwritten text into digital text and it is accurate and works almost all the time. If you have an Apple Pencil, the future will be helpful. If you like anything in iOS 14 or iPadOS 14, please comment down below. In iOS 14, another new feature is Picture in Picture, which does not work for YouTube app but it works with Safari, FaceTime and Prime Video. So you can do some other tasks while watching the video. Cool. Then coming back to the battery life. Battery life seems bit lesser than the earlier iOS 13.7. As you can see, I have 97% of battery health. And this shows the health of the physical battery. It decreases over time and usage. Apple says 80% in 2 years is normal. I got an average of 7 to 8 hours so far, which is good. As you can see my past 10 days battery usage, I have got an average of 7 to 8 hours. But I noticed the ideal battery drain is more. Like you keep your mobile while sleeping with 70% charge and it will be almost 60% overnight. Sometimes the battery consumption goes up to 15% too. I know when I was on iOS 13 the battery consumption was used to be 2 to 4%. I really hope we get a fix as soon as possible. Another thing I noticed that the hand off mode consumes little more battery in the background than earlier. My iPhone 11 really struggles to last a day. I used to get a complete 1 day battery life earlier. In moderate usage, you will get 8 to 9 hours of screen on time, and in heavy usage, you will get 6 to 7 hours of screen on time. So in brief, the battery life in iOS 14 is decent, I would say. Talking about the battery life in iPadOS 14 is pretty good as always. It gives almost 8 to 9 hours of usage before I connect the charger to the iPad. I am impressed with the battery backup in iPad. I noticed the Google app runs in the background overnight when the phone is not being used. If you are also facing the same issue, please comments down below. All the other functions are working so good and it is well optimized. The Face ID works accurately and the Touch ID in the iPad works fantastic. No issue at all. I would say so far it has been great for me and provides a good user experience. Sometimes WhatsApp crashes in iOS 14, which Facebook needs to fix. But here is a quick tip to fix this. Go to Settings and remove the photo access for WhatsApp. This worked for me. Try it out and let me know in the comments if it works for you. Overall, the stability is pretty amazing in both iPhone and iPad. Hope it gets better over time. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then give it a like, and if you are new to the channel, then a subscribe would be great. This is a short video of the iOS 14 and iPadOS 14 review based on my usage so far. Stay connected to know more about the future update and its overall performance, battery life and stability. I will see you in next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.